Listeners, grab a friend, grab a loved one, hold hands, turn them upside down, for this is episode 69. Oh, are you excited, listeners? Are you excited? Today I have a darling treat of an episode, and it starts off with one of your favourite hosts, Lukas Kirkby, playing a little trick on the other one. He thought it'd be a funny little prank to forget his microphone. So we've got to figure out a way to get around that. Otherwise, I am gleefully excited to introduce this episode. If you're enjoying the pod, why not leave us a review? Rate us 5 stars on iTunes and Spotify. If you'd like to see the Pottervision boys on tour, you can go to pottervision.com for a full list of tour dates. And if you'd like to support the Pottervision boys, why? Look no further than going to patreon.com/Pottervision, where you can gain exclusive access to a whole host of goodies. Exclusive episodes, key rings, mad stuff. But most importantly, you can rest easy knowing you're making our lives that little bit better. Anyway, must I go on? Here is episode 69.
Pottervision, Pottervision, Pottervision. Pottervision.
Hello, and welcome to Pottervision, the podcast where every 7 days, myself, Lukas Kirkby, and this man nourishing himself, Tom Lawrenson, we look at a chapter of the Harry Potter books and we discuss them over a lovely plate of mac, chicken and cheese. This week, we're on episode 69, if you don't mind me saying. Woo! It's book 4, chapter 12, the Triwizard Tournament. Tom, I'm facing upwards, you're facing downwards. How's your dinner?
It's good.
It's good.
You see, Lucas, unlike you, I don't have a minute to myself in the day.
Yeah.
I don't have a moment.
You don't?
Always fucking doing something, right?
Yeah.
You're like driving around doing go-karts, like playing paintball. I don't find a minute to myself.
Yeah.
Today, listeners, right, Lucas, he's meant to get here at 5:30. Gets here at 5.
Yeah.
I'm nude.
Yeah.
Come down, I go, who's this? Who's this peeping at my door? I go, I'm nude and wet. I won't say what I was doing. Showering, of course. But I come downstairs.
Yeah.
And there's Lucas. I'm like, what the devil are you doing here?
Yeah.
And then you say, you're going to love this. As a prank, I've forgotten my microphone.
Yeah.
I said, that's a hilarious prank. Come on in and know me better, man.
It was a good one, that, wasn't it?
I loved it.
Nearly as good as making you buy an emergency passport for no reason. I forgot my microphone. We'll have a little compilation video of all the pranks I've pulled on Tom over the next 12 months.
I love them.
But no, I forgot the microphone. I came straight from work. Do you know what, Tom, the cheeky devil? I turned up and said, oh, you're not going to like this, Tom. I've forgotten my microphone. And he turned to me and he said, but you haven't forgotten to eat, have you? And do you know what? I've missed my meal because I came straight here and wanted to be on time for the 5 o'clock we agreed. It's been a great start.
The jury's out. Who knows who was right?
There's no way of going back into our chat history and checking.
Hey, I only read the latest message. How about you?
No. I read all the messages. So, Tom, what's up with you? You been at work today?
What's up with you? How dare you? Yeah, I went to work. It was all right, you know. Same old.
Yeah.
How about you? You look like you've got a story you're hankering to tell.
Oh, I've got a couple of little mini stories, shall we say.
Okay.
Well, Martina told me that she'd bought me something, right? And it's not my birthday. It's not a special occasion, not an anniversary or anything. But she said, I've bought you something.
Maybe it was a wedding present.
No, it was a wedding present for our wedding, oh yeah. So something arrives in the post, and it's some AirPods, right? And before I've thought, you know, it's just They're just headphones, aren't they? But without the wire. But I thought, what a lovely gift. But I don't know about you, don't know if you know this about me, but I have trouble listening and hearing things, especially when there's other things going on. You know, like noise in the street. I can't hear you if you're on the phone. I have to put it on loudspeaker to hear somebody on the phone talking to me. But these AirPods, they have noise-cancelling technology, right? And I thought it'd just, like, muffle stuff out or do, like, white noise in my ear. But it's like magic. Have you got AirPods that do that?
What a lovely endorsement at the beginning of the episode.
What?
Listeners, this one is sponsored by Apple AirPods.
Hey, they need the support.
Yeah, to be honest, I've had them for 2 years and I swear by them. Because now you don't have to have your phone out while you're having a phone call. You know,
Yeah.
You can walk around supermarkets with people thinking you're insane. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Well, especially you having long hair to disguise the AirPods in your ears. People don't know. They just think you're nattering to yourself like a madman. Yeah. And now I was doing tuition today and had a very bleak moment of reality with the students.
A bleak moment of reality. A bleak moment of reality with the students. Please, Kirkby boy, tell us more.
A bleak moment of reality, right? So I like to play, if I'm with a group for the first time, a little game where what you do is on separate pieces of paper, you write a fact about yourself that you don't think anyone else knows about you. Then you fold it up, and then we put them all in a box, we mix them up, and then I read them out, and you have to try and guess whose fact it is. Right?
Tell me more.
You get to learn about people, right? And so my two facts was, one of them was my granddad used to live on a submarine.
What's that got to do with you?
Because it's true.
That's a fact about your granddad.
Hey, but my granddad's part of my family.
Right, go on, continue.
And then my second fact was that somebody once came to my birthday party dressed as a calculator, right? So they're all right facts, aren't they?
They're all right.
They're all right. The kids are doing facts like what they had for tea last night and
That's good.
and what they watch on telly and stuff like that, right? And so I come out with the one someone dressed as a calculator. They went, oh, it's got to be you, hasn't it? They go, that's an older person fact. It's like, what do you mean? Right. And he turns round and he goes, well, kids these days, they don't have any experiences. We just sit on our phones all day, not going out into the world doing things. I was like, how bleak. I was like, well, that's your decision. Get out there, taste the world. Get on Aladdin's magic carpet and have a look at Persia for a bit.
How old are these kids?
No, 16.
No experiences at 16.
Come on.
He's sat on his phone. Well, tell us about something you've seen on your phone.
Yeah, come on. TikTok's an experience.
Any beheadings? The amount of beheadings I'd seen on a phone
Yeah.
by the time I was 18.
I know. I saw a bloody cow being cut open. I remember seeing someone having a bit of fun with a snake. That was a video I never wanted to see that went round Facebook at one time.
I didn't see no snake video.
Bloody hell. The things you'd see on the internet.
And also, one of your facts was about your granddad.
Yeah.
These kids not got families?
I know, exactly. Haven't you got a granddad, kids?
No, actually, he's dead.
Oh, right, anyway, back to maths. What about the cosine rule then? I know. So if there are any youngsters listening, press pause on the podcast now and go out and experience life. Go skydiving, mountain climbing, bull riding,
What else?
power gliding,
Keep going.
cha-cha sliding.
Lovely.
Do what you want.
I had a thought about the cha-cha slide the other day.
Oh, I do always.
Thanks for bringing it up. My thought was, right,
Oh, aye.
cha-cha slide, yeah?
Yeah.
I was thinking, it's one of these instructional dance songs where
Yeah.
within the song it teaches you to do the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Slide to the left.
Slide to the right.
Crisscross.
Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this dance that we've just learned,
Yeah.
and now we've all memorised, are we to do it only when we listen to the cha-cha slide, or
Yeah.
should we be doing it during other like dances?
Hey, yeah.
Because otherwise it's like a bit a bit limited, isn't it? Why have I learnt that if I can only use it for that one song that I never listened to?
Yeah, but then I suppose if you're in a ballroom and they stick a waltz on and you're doing crisscross on your own in the corner, it's not appropriate, is it? Whereas people are doing the Macarena and you're cha-chaing real smooth. Do you know what I mean?
What other songs are there where you learn a dance?
Superman, comb your hair, beat your horn, sneeze. There's that. There's Hokey Cokey, they tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Macarena doesn't tell you what to do, does it? You just have to learn it. The conga, I suppose, you get told to move around in a conga.
Gangnam Style?
No. There's no way of knowing.
What?
How would we know? We don't speak Korean. Gangnam Style? What they asking in that? I don't know. Don't know. Oh yeah. Well, sometimes I do songs like that with kids if I'm doing like a little kids show or something. There's the Sausage Factory, which is a fun kids song to do. And there's the penguin dance, where you're a little penguin and you start flapping your arms and then your legs and then you nod your beak. It's good fun. I did it at someone's wedding.
It's funny hearing about how you indoctrinate children
Yeah.
and get them to open up to you. It's nice. So they were 11, 13?
What now? The kids...
The maths kids?
The maths kids. They were about 16, these kids. But I teach high school age.
16. They've never had a life experience.
No.
Ask me a fact about myself.
All right, Tom. What's a fact about yourself?
Oh, God. Well, the thing, it's hard for me because all I do is just look at my phone.
Well, exactly. So you'd have to write something like you'd had your tea or what your favourite colour was. Like one of them was
I once bit the skin off a retired man's head on holiday in Spain.
That is fantastic. What a great thing to read
And that
out.
happened to me when I was 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, one of these kids their fact was, I like pasta. Then another one turned around and went, that could be any of us.
It's creeping me out. The pasta liker could be in the room right now. It could be you.
It could be you. It's like a Darren Brown thing, that, isn't it? You know, he's like, I've sent you all a really personalised message. You think, bloody hell, I like pasta. He's right. And then it's revealed it's the same letter to everyone. You all like pasta, numbnuts.
Thank you, Darren Brown. I do like pasta.
Cheers, Dezza. Now, Tom, unless you have any more breaking news for me...
Do I have a story to tell?
I don't know. I think you do abstractly. In general, you have a story to tell. But whether it is this week, I don't know.
I last saw Lukas on Friday night, is that fair to say?
I think that's fair to say.
I'll let you roll out the car.
Yeah.
You rolled into yours.
Yeah.
And I allowed you a nice, relaxing 30-minute drive home.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
I bet you did it in 25.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Bit of time to yourself.
Yeah.
Decompress.
Yeah.
Before you're back into the house.
On a good day without traffic, I can get to yours in 20.
Oh! Imagine the speed he's going at that.
No.
How was the journey of me being a pilot on the way to Birmingham?
Do you know what? Can I say it was exemplary? I felt safe. I felt included. I felt wanted in the car. It was very, very good. I felt like you stopped at the right times. You're a very good conversationalist.
Thank you.
What an experience. 5 out of 5 I'd give him.
5 out of 5. And you were an interesting passenger.
Yeah.
Sat there in the dark playing Candy Crush Saga. I couldn't wish for anything better.
Hang on a minute. First of all, at one point I did do a Sudoku, and it was a tricky one that did take me an hour. But listeners, it was 4.5 hours each way.
Imagine this. Man's got a phone shining in his face for an hour in silence, occasionally singing along to a song in an annoying voice. Finishes it, turns to me and goes, all right. Yeah. I'm fine, car goblin.
You wouldn't have gone with anyone else, would you?
The baker?
The baker. Yeah, all right, fair enough. The baker.
Right. I suppose you've got something you want to get off your chest.
Oh, have I? It's only a chapter 69. What's it called? Chapter 12 rundown.
Lovely. Let's hear it.
It's chapter 12 of the Goblet of Fire, the Triwizard Tournament. They arrive at the castle and who's there but Peeves? He's getting everyone with water balloons.
I've got a surprise for you.
Have you?
Yeah. Carry it.
Oh my God, you're going to get me with a water balloon? Oh, so he's getting everyone with water balloons. Everybody's soaked. I'm worried now. And McGonagall's like, Peeves, what are you doing? And she sends him away. Anyway, they go inside the Triwizard. Oh, bloody hell, spoiler. They go inside the Great Hall and everybody gets sorted. They're sorting them out. He's got a new song. He puts Colin Creevy's brother into Gryffindor. Dennis, you're in Gryffindor. Fred and George are hissing 11-year-old children. It's brilliant. We have a great time. And then Dumbledore drops the bombshell. There's no Quidditch this year because it's the Triwizard Tournament. It hasn't happened for hundreds of years, but bloody hell, we've got 2 schools coming round. It's a big tournament. There's going to be a champion from Hogwarts. You have to be 17 or over, but it's going to be great. Are you hurrying me along?
No, I was like, you have to be 17 or over.
Yeah.
Them's the rules is what I was doing.
Dem's the rules. Nothing can go against it. Good night. Tatty bye-bye. The Triwizard Tournament.
The Triwizard Tournament. This episode starts off with Peeves throwing water bombs. And as I read it, I was like, oh my God, I've thought of the best thing.
What?
So you love doing the Peeves impression, don't you? So I've decided every time you do the Peeves impression, I'm going to say the C word.
Hey, what?
So it's a fantastic compromise.
No.
You hate hearing the C word. I hate hearing the Peeves impression.
Oh, I don't like this.
If you do it, I'll say the C word.
Oh, well, Tom, I know I've already done a Peeves impression.
Yeah.
But will you grant me that I didn't know this rule that you'd set up beforehand?
Absolutely.
So you're not going to pull one out already, are you?
But now you know, don't you?
Now I know. Oh, listeners, the restraints I'm going to use in the next 10 minutes talking about Peeves, and I can't do my Peeves laugh without knowing what he's going to say next.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, and do you know what? He's holding all the aces because he edits the damn thing. So it's not even as if I can cut it out. He's got me trumped here. Right, all right then.
The thing is, listeners, if you ever start your own Pottervision podcast, the important thing to remember...
Your own Pottervision podcast.
The important thing to remember is it's all about compromise. You've got to compromise. So...
excuse me. We've had the C-bomb about 3 times an episode for the past 10 weeks. This is the first time I've mentioned Peeves this year.
We have not. It started about 2 weeks ago when you said, one slipped through the other day. And then we left him... No, I think there's only been one.
Yeah, but live, in the discussions...
In the live show it was said, and was it received with rapturous applause?
For the first time in history.
Second.
Oh, I'm proud of it twice. People laughed at it, didn't they?
They loved it.
Oh,
it's
listeners.
safe to say, listeners, they were lapping it up like little doggies.
They were loving it. But this deal we have works both ways, so if I hear a C-bomb uttered from your lips,
throw at that.
I'll be coming right at you with Peeves.
And I'll say it again.
No, that's not how it works. Hey, that'd be horrible, like a big loop of C-bomb and Peeves.
So, honestly, I think there's 2 types of people. There's either people who hate Peeves or there's people who hate the C-bomb.
Yeah.
One or the other. There's no in between.
Yeah. I mean, some people actually call Peeves the C-bomb. That's their nickname for him. He's going to be sick. So, they enter the castle and they're hit by a water balloon. And who could it be but Peeves? And that's all I've got to say. It was Peeves, the Pottergeist. But I will comment on this. It's not an effective prank to water bomb people when they're already wet. Because people don't care. If they're already soaked, a bit of water bomb. It's not good, is it? He needs to be water bombing them when they're dry.
I know what you're saying. He needs to be water bombing them with balloons filled with urine.
With urine! Exactly. That's what we need. No, but you know what I mean? If somebody's sopping, you're not bothered if you get wet more. It's like when you know when you go on a water ride at Alton Towers, you're not bothered about going on another one because you're already soaked. Just keep going. So come on, Peeves, wait till they're dry and then pelt them.
Peevesy throwing water bombs got me thinking about a tale. I tell you what, everyone's gone through a water bomb phase, surely.
Yeah, surely.
You've gone through a water bomb phase. There was a time me and my sister, Alice, were in Spain, and we were throwing water bombs at cars from the second. I suppose that's like the second floor of a building.
You cheeky little yobs.
And we were doing it in the dark. And we threw one at a car, and it hit the wing mirror.
Yeah.
And the wing mirror came off. And we, at absolute fear, we turned the lights off and lay flat on the floor. I don't know what the laying on the floor was doing on the tile, but we were that terrified. We thought someone was going to come running up immediately and kill us, essentially.
As if someone's going to identify from which window the water bomb came from.
You never know.
You never know. Well, Aled, my brother-in-law, threw a water bomb at my mother the other month. And he's in his 30s. So maybe he's in his water bomb stage very late.
Talk me through it. So he wakes up Saturday morning, fills one, walks round to your mum's, knocks on the door. She answers.
Yeah?
Pelts her.
Not quite.
Tell me more.
We're at a birthday party in the garden, and Aled goes to the toilet, but he's sneakily filling up a water balloon, and he drops it from a second-floor window onto me. Well, it actually didn't land on me mum, it just landed in front of her. But it gave her a bloody fright.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, gave her a right shock, if you don't mind me saying.
That's exciting, isn't it?
Very. You thrilled?
Have you ever thrown a water bomb at anyone?
I must have done. I can't think of an exact moment in time.
Have you ever squirted a water pistol at anyone?
Yes, I've done it from stage many a time, squirted people. I have a weird memory of my nan's best friend, who was called Doreen. She had grandkids, and they used to stay in a caravan. And I remember us having a water fight with them once in the caravan park. But I must have been about 4 or 5. That's an early memory for me, that. Unusual.
What a lovely memory.
How about you, Tom? Have you ever squirted anyone with a water pistol or bombed anyone with water?
Bit of a personal question. The return of Colin Creevy.
He's back! We didn't see him last year, did we?
I know. We've had a while off.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think he might have chilled out a bit, but he's not.
He's not.
He's not chilled out. He's,
He's as annoying as ever.
Yeah.
But, to be fair, he's nothing by the sounds of it compared to his little bro Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis seems as mad as he is. Falling into lakes, loving it, shouting about. He's having a whale of a time. Harry, in this chapter, is back to his rude little self. He has not seen Nearly Headless Nick for 3 months, and Nick is welcoming them into Hogwarts again, right? And all he says is, "Good evening," to Harry. He goes, "Good evening," beaming. Harry says, "Says who? Hope they hurry up with the sorting, I'm starving." Excuse me? I'm a 400-year-old man saying good evening. Just say good evening, Nick, and then get on with your day.
Says who?
Says who?
I quite like that.
Do you? Bloody hell.
From now on, you message me. I'm outside. Says who?
What a thing to respond. Like, imagine
Says who?
saying that to your elders. Good morning. Says who?
Please, welcome to the stage, the Pottervision boys. Says who? Lads, it's your night.
Imagine starting a gig like that. Says who? Honestly, and he's so... I think he's really horrible to Colin as well. He, doesn't even want to spare him a second of his time. Harry, come on, you've not seen him all bloody year. It's been 2 years since you've had to deal with him. Just say, yeah, all right, Colin.
I think the best way to handle needy people like Colin is to just, throw the questions back at them.
Yeah.
Because Harry is constantly Colin's coming up to him going oh, Harry, what's it like? Can I do this? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Just don't give him a chance and instantly dart back with, what did you do over the summer, Connor? What's it called?
Colin.
What did you do over the summer, Colin?
Yeah.
Who's harder, you or your brother? Has your mum ever been unfaithful?
Yeah. Has your mum ever been unfaithful? Yeah, you got to beat them at their own game, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because for me, I'd rather be asking questions than answering them. Oh.
4 books in,
Oh, yeah.
and we are still hearing about how unattractive Severus Snape is.
Oh, my God.
He has sallow skin, a crooked nose, and as if by Stockholm Syndrome, she's beginning to win me round, the author.
Yeah.
Why not constantly point out what you don't like about people?
Yeah.
Children do it. Maybe not what you don't like, but what you notice. Children are constantly saying to people, not saying to people, if a child notices that someone looks unusual, they will make a point of it.
Oh, yeah, they'll tell you. Look at that. You're like, yeah. You're right, son. Harry, this is love. You're seeing everyone again for the first time. He's there going, oh, sallow-faced, hook-nosed, greasy-haired potions master Snape. Just enjoy your dinner. Everyone else is like, oh, how did you get on over the summer holidays? And Harry's just staring at the top table like, ugly git. Yeah, my family are good too, thanks, Harry. Giving the evils to Professor Snape.
Harry, you've not touched your beef Wellington. Shut up. Look at that. Up there.
Look at that, what? What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
All right, then. Another line that made me laugh. They're on about the Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher. And J.K. Rowling goes, they had never yet had a Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher who had lasted more than 3 terms. Or a year, as everyone else would say it. Oh, so how long have you worked at this school? 15 terms. 5 years, then. Yeah. Just say a year.
That's like when, I don't know, I remember being a child asking my own mother my age.
Yeah.
And her replying in months.
Yeah.
Mummy, you're killing me.
Come on.
Why are we still counting in months?
We're in Britain. Give it me in years.
Yeah.
Don't this metric shit of months. Tell me how old I am.
I'm 444 months. That's right. I'm 38.
And we're sure the maths is correct. It could be, actually.
Let's find out.
Yeah. Well, we can do it. 38 times 12 is 416. Is that right?
38 times 12 is 456. And I said, what, 444?
It's not bloody bad, is it? It's the new Rain Man.
I'm semi-Rain Man.
I used to get Rain Man mixed up with Rayman.
The video game.
And when everyone was talking about Rain Man being good at maths, I was like, I don't remember that in the game. He just used to punch people with a fist that wasn't attached to him.
Toss his hands about.
Yeah. Don't remember that. It's Rain Man, he's clever.
But even though this isn't a video game podcast, you can't help but remember that Rayman 2 was an excellent game.
Was it? I've never tried Rain Man 2.
No, Rayman.
Rayman 2. I've never tried Rayman 2.
Or maybe it was Rayman 1. Either way, it was a great laugh.
Oh, yeah, I bet you could download it on Steam or something for free now, couldn't you?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
The Sorting Hat has got a lovely new song.
And I'll tell you what, it's not getting the golden buzzer from me.
No. You didn't enjoy it?
Give us a few bars.
All right. Now, each of these 4 founders formed their own house for each.
Great start to a song, innit? Now, each of these 4 founders did found this house that... Terrible.
I know.
Have one song. It's like these comedians that write a new set every time they go up.
Yeah. Hone your craft.
Write one set and make it better.
Make last year's song better. Like, you need a chorus.
People always go to us, oh, what do you do? What do you do when you go up there? Is it an improvised Harry Potter show?
Oh, no.
That'd be bad.
We've written it. We've practiced it.
Written it. We've practiced it. We've learnt it.
And we're going to do it.
And we're going to do it.
Yeah. There are improvised elements, but 99% of it is what we've written. And we know works. Sometimes
and we change it. We've got the word bussy in there at the moment.
And it changes daily sometimes. It's fun. It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. We've gone over this before, but is there really, like people say, oh, star signs, is there really just 12 different types of people?
Yeah.
Really just 4 different types of people?
I know.
Would it not be better to mix all these kids up? Do you know what I mean?
We were saying that, weren't we? You need to be able to get on with people who have different opinions to you and different traits to you. But then I was thinking as well, like...
and also, sorry, Hufflepuff went from all the rest to hard-working.
I know. They're hard-working this year. But, like, if it's based on personality, there are going to be some years when it's not evenly split amongst the houses. Like, if you have a year where everybody's hard-working and nice, you're going to have, like, a massive skew of Hufflepuffs, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or, like, like if Voldemort comes back into popularity, there's going to be more Death Eaters, there's going to be more evil little kids... So surely there's going to be more people in Slytherin every year in Hogwarts.
Well, you'd like to think that as time goes on, people get better. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, there's less bigoted people.
You'd hope so, but...
You'd hope so, but like maybe there'd be a period where, like, you know...
Numbers are good at the minute for Slytherin, aren't
like
they?
8 people in Slytherin.
Yeah. Oh!
Don't mind that. Like, common room to yourself. Them green leather couches.
Oh, lovely.
Stretching out across the tiles.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, just rest my head on this cold flagstone. Lovely. I'll do my homework over here. Very nice. Like, and as well, they say he writes a new song every year, right? For me, this is so basic for a 1,000th song about the sorting ceremony. Like, if someone said to me, write 10 songs about the sorting ceremony, by the time I'd done 2 or 3, the next ones would be mental. Like, I'd be like, I've already talked about that. I'm just going to talk about, like, what food they'd eat. Hufflepuffs like gravy. Do you know what I mean? And I'd, like, do mad stuff. Like, if he's doing his 1,000th song and he's still going, Gryffindor are brave. Come on, change up the lyrics a bit.
I think he's making like tiny little differences.
Yeah. I hope he's changing up the tune.
Dumbledore, did you hear the way I inflected Gryffindor before? It was good.
It was good. Like, I don't know how long this can carry on, like, but I'd love to see the moment where Dumbledore has to tell the Sorting Hat, look, we've cut the song this year. It's just got a bit stale after 1,000 years. You're not changing it up. It's all done to the tune of Greensleeves every year. You're not modernising it. Come on, it's the 90s. We want like a pop ballad.
And also, I know you've refused for the past century, but we need to give you a wash. You honk.
Come on.
You honking boy.
You're giving everyone nits.
How many pot noodles do you have in a day, lad?
Oh,
morning, noon and night.
Morning, noon and night, is it, lad? Oh, sticky rib bugger.
Sticky rib bugger. Harry, he glances around the room and he sees Cho Chang.
Hey!
And he gets the desire to stand up and go sit with the Ravenclaws. Good job he didn't.
Hello!
Middle of the sorting ceremony. Hello! You okay? Yes.
Mind if I sit with you?
Oh, actually, we need all the spaces because we don't know who is going to come over.
Oh. Well, I'll sit here anyway, and then if you do get filled up, I'll move back.
Have we met before?
Let's play Quidditch against you.
That was nice. Did I beat you?
Yes, soundly.
Look at it go!
Look at it go. Anyway, yes. Oh, yeah, and he has a dream about her later, doesn't he? Which I didn't like what that was implying.
There's a lot of things going on in this chapter alone, all about maturity.
Yeah.
Right. Or no, maybe the next chapter, actually.
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Yes, the next chapter.
Yeah.
We've done a bit of prep.
Hey, we're ahead of the game.
No, I might as well just say it now.
Yeah.
In this chapter, we hear about Harry's now got the eye for a girl, don't we? Yeah?
He's got the hots for her.
The desire to be older, wanting to be able to enter the Triwizard tournament. He's dreaming about her with a big grin on his face.
And what is the line that he says that made me double take? Harry grinned into his pillow, exceptionally glad that Ron couldn't see what he could. Oh. Don't want to hear about that. Bloody hell. I'm glad they finished the dream there. Honestly, I was like, don't want to hear about this, Harry.
It did sound cosy, that bedroom, though, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Harry, someone had some I don't know.
An elf.
An elf had put up a brass pan in the bed to heat it up.
How lovely is that?
Right, and also, the rain is gushing down onto the window while you're warm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heaven. It made me
heaven.
want to run out into the rain when I read it with a radiator.
Yeah.
Under a duvet.
Run out into the rain with an electric heater. It's what I wanted to do. It's what I wanted to do.
Arrest me. If you don't want me to do that, arrest me.
Now, Dumbledore, the sorting ceremony finishes. Well, actually, I just wanted to say, I felt really nice reading about the sorting ceremony, because we've not had it since book one. It felt like a bit like nice and familiar, because we've missed it the past 2 years.
And it's funny, maybe this is the second or the third or the second time Ron sat through it, I forget.
Yeah.
But he's so bored throughout the whole thing.
I know.
I'm hungry, don't care, hungry.
I know.
And then they're all giving no respect to nearly headless Nick, going like, he's sat there going, oh, hope we get a good batch of first years this year.
Yeah.
And they're all like, shut up. In a way, I was like, do you know what? I think it's about time this school had an exorcism.
Get rid of the ghosts.
A good old-fashioned clear out of all the fucking ghosts, right?
100%. They need to send Derek Akora in there and to kind of ease some irks. So the sorting ceremony finishes. Dumbledore says tuck in.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know what he was referring to.
The food. Tuck in.
Oh, I didn't know if he meant like each other's genitals.
Definitely not. He says tuck in, and then the strangest thing for two little boys to shout at the same time, hear, hear!
Who shouted that?
Ron and Harry.
Did they?
When Dumbledore says tuck in, they, on their own, shout, hear, hear!
Not rehearsed.
Not rehearsed at all, instinctively.
God.
Speaking as if they're in a medieval town.
I'd never give a hear out.
No, I wouldn't.
I won't give a hip hip out after a happy birthday.
No, I won't. No hip hip, no hear hear, no hoo hoo. Yeah, I just think these lads are a bit too comfortable at Hogwarts. Like, they're being horrible to Nick. At one point, Nick goes, oh, I prefer the sorting ceremony to the feast. And then Ron goes, of course you would, you're dead. He's like, bloody, you lads. You're going home. Come back when you've got some manners. It bloody annoyed me. But Hermione is outraged at the fact that elves are working in Hogwarts. It's revealed. And I'm a bit outraged as well, because for me it is against Dumbledore's values, or what they appear to be anyway. Do you not think? Why is Dumbledore letting that happen?
An oversight, maybe? Not thinking about it.
No.
Stuck in his old ways.
I don't reckon he even knows they're there. I think he just thinks he has a magic hot pot in his bed every night.
Well, he's dealt with a lot of elves. Are the elves?
Elves, yeah.
And a lot of them seem happy to be working there.
Yeah,
And I'm guessing at Hogwarts, no one's slapping them about.
No, I hope not. See, we don't know about, like, head cookie or something, do we?
Head cookie.
Yeah, you know, like a head chef or someone in charge of the kitchens.
And why would you want your food cooked by elves? They are dirty.
I know, exactly, like... I wouldn't go to Frankie and Benny's if I knew the chefs wore pillowcases. Would you?
No.
Yeah. Here's your meal.
Is
By
Frankie-
the way, the chef wears old manky socks
Is
with gloves.
Frankie and Benny still open?
Yeah. What, tonight?
Well, I had a experience. You know the Harvester salad bar?
Oh, I know it very well. You know, potatoes,
Cheese.
croutons.
Onion, crispy fried onions. Salad.
Go on, tell us about your experience.
Well, it was empty. I was waiting for it to be replenished.
Yeah.
And a goblin filled it up, and it really put me off. I was like...
An actual goblin. We hope you're enjoying the benefit of the video podcast.
I told Lukas I was at this thing, and I said there's a goblin there. And someone asked, has anyone been on telly this year? And this goblin went.
For Tom, a goblin is anyone.
A goblin's a scruffy bloke.
A scruffy bloke. A scruffy bloke, usually with a beard, maybe a bit short.
A coat that you know stinks. What is it about a smelly coat that I can spot a smelly coat?
Oh, you can just see it, can't you? That's a smelly coat.
Yeah. And you can spot a smelly pair of jeans, can't you?
Oh, aye, you can spot a smelly pair of jeans, you're right. Oh, aye, smelly pair of jeans, back your mile off. I think it's... I don't know. And Hermione... Well, Ron suddenly sounds like Hagrid when he's eating. There's a bit where he says, "Come on, Hermione." Why are you talking like that? It's literally spelt like that.
Hermione.
Come on, Hermione.
Hermione.
Mental, that, isn't it? But yeah, she's not eating because she's protesting. She's annoyed, and it's hard to convince somebody to eat when they're angry. I remember, I don't know if I told you this story, but I was in a Toby Carvery once, right? And the queuing system was not clear, right? And a woman thought she was clearly at the front of the queue, but then the person at the carvery served someone else first, and this woman got really annoyed, right? And so when she gets to the front of the carvery queue, she goes, "I was first, actually," right? Annoyed, right? And the person at the carvery went, "Well, don't worry, you'll have your dinner now, won't you?" Like this, right? She got really annoyed, right? So anyway, she gets all the food like this. And the person at the carvery goes, "Enjoy." And the woman goes, "I won't." And then storms off in a mood. Determined not to enjoy a meal. "I won't."
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to enjoy this. You've had it yet?
"I won't."
It's a lovely story.
Yeah. Don't know about you, I think it's a crazy decision that the Quidditch Cup has been cancelled because of the Triwizard tournament. Guys, it's 6 matches a year. It's literally 1.5 term. You can't put that on as well.
You haven't got the space?
You haven't got the space to do that.
Well, I think it's mental they're introducing the Triwizard tournament at all, right?
Yeah.
I think not, like... I think we need a breather from the events of the past 3 years.
I know. Yeah.
Voldemort's been in the castle twice, and last year, to everyone else's knowledge,
Yeah.
the prisoner of Azkaban was in the
Honestly, like... An airborne virus has stopped 2 sports days in a row for every school in the country. The shit that's gone on at Hogwarts. Petrifying, Voldemort in the basement, Sirius Black, Dementors sucking the souls out of children.
I think they're using it as a bit of spin. Right, we need to get everyone's mind off that Triwizard tournament.
Oh,
It's been away for hundreds of years. Let's bring the bugger back.
let's bring the buggers back. We need to bring it back. But yeah, no need to cancel the Quidditch Cup. It's like somebody going, at assembly, well, I'm afraid this year's County Schools Football League won't be taking place this year. Why not, sir? I'm organising a fun run. What? Can't take place at the same time. No. I'm going to be too busy getting everybody signed up and sponsored. You've got so many members of staff. And also, the ministry are organising it.
Yeah.
You've got Barty Crouch turning up. You've got Charlie turning up with the dragons. Like, the teachers have nothing to do with it. All they're saying is, use that field.
But that's teachers all over, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Lazy. Teachers are lazy.
They're lazy.
What do teachers like? Having a brew.
Having a brew.
Or they like using last year's lesson plans. They like...
Using each other's PowerPoints.
They like cancelling school trips.
Yeah.
Under the illusion that the class had been naughty. But the class hadn't been naughty.
No.
It was a Catholic primary school, wasn't it?
No.
Everyone had been very nice in comparison to other schools.
Yeah.
But teachers are mental. And I can say this because my sister is a teacher.
What I'm imagining you're thinking of a very specific trip that you missed out on.
That has happened several times to me. A teacher has cancelled all the trips over a period of 2 years, 2 different teachers, under the guise of, we have been naughty.
Oh, don't like that.
Tie me down, put a gun to the back of my head, and blow my brains out, because if I can't go on a school trip, or I can't go swimming, they cancelled swimming.
Oh, come on, don't cancel swimming.
We didn't do PE for an entire year because our teacher said we were naughty. PE's a lesson.
That is mad. Is that in Spain or in the UK?
England. PE's a lesson. Right, we're not doing maths.
You've been naughty. I'll keep being naughty, miss, if this is the situation. I'll keep being naughty.
But,
Bloody hell. That sounds crazy at your school.
So, Mad-Eye Moody comes tumbling in, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hermione, obviously been spending too much time with Harry, is aghast at his melting face. She's almost sick.
Imagine walking into a room and you see a kid turn to you and go, excuse me, I'm self-conscious about this.
But Moody, man after my own heart, fashionably late.
Yeah.
Straight over to the sausages.
Oh, he's brought his own knife to eat them with. What a legend. We have heard some insulting summaries of appearance from Harry over the past 4 books.
Okay.
We've had dumpy witches, we've had flyaway hair, we've had sallow skin. This has got to be the most damning description of a face I've ever heard from Harry Potter. A face unlike any Harry had ever seen. It looked like it was carved out of weathered wood by someone who had only the vaguest idea of what human faces were supposed to look like. Christ! The Simon Cowell of looks. What a review. He should do reviews, Harry, I reckon. He'd be good like a critic, having a go at things. She's so judgmental.
That's...
Imagine saying that to somebody.
Your face looks like it was carved out of what wood?
Carved out of weathered wood. Do you know what? By someone who only has the vaguest idea of what a face looks like.
And who's this? Who doesn't know what a face looks like? An alien. An alien more some other creature.
Oh my God.
That's what you look like.
And imagine the film getting the auditions for that. So we need someone with a disgusting face. Does anyone want to sign up?
Come on, Dominic. Put your
What's
hand
his
up.
name, Dominic?
Don't know.
Don't know. Oh,
Gleason?
Oh, yeah, it is Dominic Gleeson, I think.
Is it Dominic Gleeson?
Oh, poor sod.
No one ever corrects us, you know, for the amount of errors that me and you get
Yeah,
on this pod.
yeah.
But people barely ever message in to say, lads, you're wrong.
Yeah. Do you know what? Thank you for that. Thank you for putting up with our errors. We're very grateful. The only two people to applaud this man who's eating sausages and drinking from a hip flask are Dumbledore and Hagrid. Of course it's Hagrid. Bloody hell, it's one of me!
He can put away sausages like the best of us. Me!
He puts away sausages, he drinks from a hip flask. It's me brother!
It's me brother!
I love you.
It's funny to whip out a hip flask in front of children, isn't it?
It's mental, innit? Disguise it as a bottle of Lucasade.
First impression of me, I'm a drinker. Glug glug.
But then he's not going to look out of place on that top table. Hagrid drinking deeply from a goblet. McGonagall will be getting pissed. I'm imagining Dumbledore's got a vape. He's that kind of guy. You know what I mean?
What do you think, guys? You think Dumbledore's got a vape?
Think Dumbledore's got a vape? What do you reckon?
Let us know. Yeah, Harry, I was thinking I would take part in the Triwizard tournament.
Would you? It sounds like a bit of fun, doesn't it?
And I don't think this is hubristic of me to say so, but I think I would win.
I think you would as well.
I think I would win every tournament.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I agree. I think you would win.
Would you take part?
Yeah, but only why most kids take part in anything, because you think you'll get time out of lessons. I'm thinking this Triwizard tournament's going to get me so many lessons off, because I'm going to be busy recovering or taking part. It's going to be great. I'll be up for it. Sounds a bit of fun as well.
He really loves the attention, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He pretends he doesn't love the attention, but he really does, because he's laying in bed he knows he's not allowed to enter this tournament.
Yeah.
Yet he's fantasising the glory of winning the tournament, having a little wet dream over the whole thing.
Honestly. The one line I put about this was, I put, for once, this year might not be all about you. He's there, right? First year, he's saved everybody from Lord Voldemort. He's murdered a man by touching his face. Year 2, he's destroyed a Horcrux. He's saved Ginny Weasley's life. Year 3, he's saved Sirius Black from the Dementors, and he's freed an innocent man. Harry, this year don't have to be about you. You've heard that it's 17 plus. You are 14. Not for you this year. Sit and let someone else have the limelight. But he's there dreaming. Oh, Cho Chang's gonna love me when I win. Oh, what?
Not only does he want the love of Cho Chang, he also wants the glory of winning a competition. It couldn't just be like, oh, maybe this year I'll go on a date with Cho Chang.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to win the tournament. I'm going to beat everyone at Bermstrang, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat all the French lasses.
Yeah.
I'm going to win.
It's mad, isn't it? You know, I love you so much that I want to win the World Cup and you to be proud of me. What? Nothing to do with her. He just wants her to be impressed with him. Do you know what? I fancy you, and I just wish I could come Prime Minister so you'd have to go out with me. What? Don't mean anything, Harry. What are you on about?
Harry, she's not that fickle.
Harry.
Right. How many gasping little girls are you giving this chapter out of 5?
I enjoyed this chapter. We're back at the bloody sorting out. I've missed it. I've missed the ceremony. I've missed the grandeur of the occasion. I like Dennis Creevy. He's a funny little boy. I like Mad-Eye Moody. He looks like a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. The Sorting Hat's new song, I agree with you, doesn't feel like a hit to me. We'll wait for the charts next week. So I'm going to give it a solid 4 screaming girls, gasping girls out of 5.
Thank you kindly. For myself, this was a potent little chapter, and it really caused up a stir. We had some reveals. We found out what the Weasleys were hinting at. The Triwizard tournament.
Yeah.
Finally, we got to feast our eyes on this Mad-Eye Moody, and he's a drinker. He's a sausage gobbler, if you don't mind me saying. And I'm excited to see what else, he's going to reveal throughout the chapters. Harry and Ron will be in their typical selves. Hear, hear, they say.
Yeah.
Insulting anyone who comes into their path. And Hermione is taking a turn for the worst, gasping at new teachers who she normally respects.
Yes.
For this reason, I'm going to give this chapter 5 gasping girls out of 5.
Wonderful.
Right. Are you ready for the most tantalising segment? Quiz. Quiz, quizzy key, quiz, We're gonna ask you some questions. How well will you do? Quiz, quizzy key, quiz, We're gonna ask you about Harry Potter, Lukas. How well will you do?
I'll blow you a kiss.
Who was that?
Mad-Eye Moody.
Was it?
Yeah.
Question 1. Who did Fred and George hiss at?
Oh. Come back to me on that one.
Okay. Question 2. What treats did Ron offer Hermione?
What treats did he offer Hermione? It was spotted dick. It was chocolate gatto. And it was treacle tart.
Correct, sir. Question 3.
Yeah.
How old is the Triwizard tournament?
700 years old.
You see, it was 700 years old from when the book is set, 1994.
Oh, you are a bumhole.
It is, so today it is 727 years old.
That is You are awful. Go on, what's next?
What is the prize money of the Triwizard tournament?
1,000 galleons.
Correct. And question 1, who did Fred and George hiss at?
It's something like Malcolm Backley.
Oh, it was Malcolm Baddock. Unfortunately, sir, you have lost the quiz. Quiz. We're gonna ask you some questions. How well will you do? Quiz. Gonna ask you about Harry Potter, Lukas. How well will you do?
I'll blow you a kiss. This has been the Pottervision podcast. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to support us, please do. We've got bonus episodes, merch, behind the scenes footage, video versions of the podcast, early access to the podcast on occasion. It's patreon.com/Pottervision. If you'd like to see us, we're going on tour. We're going to next be in Denbigh on the 12th of February, and we're going to be in Leicester on the 16th of February. Please come and see us there. We're also going to be in Telford on the 25th of February, and we'd love to see you there. Otherwise, give us a 5-star review on whatever platform you're listening to us on, or just catch our website, pottervision.com, talk to us, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we're on the bloody lots. But otherwise, just thank you so much for listening. You're great. Tom, you've been a naughty little boy, haven't you?
You've just been a cunt.
Goodbye.
That's naughty.
Did he even say what the next one was? No, I didn't.
You must have done.
No. Next week, it's episode 70, chapter 13 of The Goblet of Fire, Mad-Eye Moody.
Pottervision.
Thank you for listening to the Pottervision podcast. The music was performed by Jack Evans. If you'd like bonus content and to support the show, you can visit patreon.com/Pottervision.